Sean. I am coming to you today doing a little treatment to myself. Little ozone situation going on, a little ozone therapy. I wanted to give you a sneak peek of what happens here doing ozone on this beautiful day. Lots of stuff, all things, taking care of myself. Self-care is super important. But so I have 4 things I want to chat with you really quickly about, okay? Number 1, we are doing a parasite cleanse. 130 people right now are in it. A group parasite cleanse called Fix Your Shit. I think that's funny. And it's for 21 days. We will not be, if you missed doing it with us starting today, chance to do it, and that is November the 15th. So if you do not have the product, which is the only requirement to get into this group, you do have to order the product as soon as possible so you can get it in time for November 15th. So if you have the product, message me and I will send you the link and you can join, because it's not too late to join if you want to join today. I will be doing another one of these besides the one on November 15th again until probably next year. So this is your chance. It's a great time to do it because honestly, it's winter. I know it doesn't look like it, but Louisiana is still winter. People tend to eat crappier during that time. Not a lot of sun, so people are more susceptible to illnesses. Eating a lot of sugary foods, Halloween, carbs, Christmas, all the parties, things like that. And so this is a great time to kill all the things you kill so you can level up and get your body in a great place to be able to be, functioning great. And also when you're eating certain things or even supplements, why not keep them and utilize all of that you invest in to actually help your body utilize it to have energy. When you have parasites, it steals all of that from you. So all your hard-earned money and investment into food and supplements or drinks or smoothies or whatever kind of goes right out the door if you are giving it away to the parasites. So keep all of that for you. And again, there's no cost for this parasite cleanse. I've put hours and hours and weeks into it with lots of articles, videos, education, and I'm not charging because I just want to do it anyway. And I thought, let's do it. And it is a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. I said, have to answer a lot of questions, just getting everyone together and proving that they have the product, entering them. You have no idea how much work this is, but I'm doing it. And so if you do have the product, let me know. Add you. If you don't have the product, again, you have until November 15th to order and have it in so you can still join us on time for November 15th, which is our last one this year. And probably our last one for sex. So there's that. Number 2, we are looking for fun people to be on our podcast. New guests that have written a book or books, or maybe you're doing a documentary, or you have a specific modality that you like to work with energy-wise, or maybe you like things like human design or theta healing or astrology or ozone or red light, or maybe you're studying color therapy, or whatever the thing is that you are passionate about. We want to hear your story and collab with you. If you are interested in being a candidate or considered for that, there is a form to fill out. Once you fill out the form, it'll ask you things like, do you have a podcast? Do you have any followers? Do you have a book? Do you have a story? Do you have things going on that we want to hear about? Just so we have a group of people that are looking through all these forms and really trying to select, the people that we think would best fit our show. And there's a lot of great people and great stories out there. So I'm really curious to hear from you and get your story. And if you feel like you have something paranormal, NDEs, funny, cool things that inspire people and help people with humanity, we want to hear from you. So look in the description, because number one, I have for the parasite stuff. I also have a link for the form with the podcast. If you want either of those, go look in the description. Number three, we did a show today. Marissa, Laura Eisenhower, and I did a show on Make America Great Today. If you want to, Make America Healthy Today. Although it did talk about a lot of other things, a lot of very time-sensitive things. I encourage you to check out that show. You can go to YouTube and see the latest content right before this video, probably, and it'll show. It's not a super long one. I think it was like 40 minutes, but definitely worth your time. And it was very hopeful. I felt very encouraged after, and everybody shared some really beautiful things. That just some reminders on what we can do in this situation. And then lastly, I want to choose to remind you about ozone in general. If you interested in having an ozone generator in your own home, which I absolutely suggest that you do, I suggest everyone has this, not only for preventative, but maybe some issues going on. Like I said, it deals with Lyme, Epstein-Barr, allergies, utilization of oxygen. A lot of people who are athletes and what have you, better times, better scores, increasing their strength very rapidly. It's a great booster for the mind. A lot of people who are dealing with depression and what have you, shingles, weight loss, gut health, inflammation of any kind, chronic fatigue, things like that. This stuff is amazing. There's a body bag, there's ear scopes, there are insufflations you could do, and it's very easy to do this at home for you and your family. I suggest every single person have their own generator at home, if not two. I think we're looking at getting a second one just because traveling. But so, yeah, it looks a little intimidating, but I promise you it's super really, if I could do it, anybody can. But you do have to have your source of oxygen, which you can get at a supply store. And if you don't want to get your own and you live local in Louisiana, then you can actually come get a session from me. I would love to give you a session and let you see how you feel. And that's it. But otherwise, next week we're headed to Destin. There is one spot in our Destin group. If you're interested in coming to the beach with Laura Eisenhower and myself, it's going to be a really good time. It's the 24th through the 27th. One spot left. Let me know if you're interested in that. And I think that's it. But hope you guys are well. Been praying for the country, praying for you. And Monique and all you out there. Appreciate you and talk to you. All right. Adios.